After completing exercise 3.3, before moving toward next exercise 3.4, you have to remember this point. Very important theory based exercise. Without knowing this point, you are not going to understand the exercise. Now rhombus. Now here's some special property of parallelogram and its property. Rhombus. How rhombus can be a parallelogram? Rhombus can be a parallelogram, but parallelogram cannot be a rhombus. Why? Because rhombus, see, in rhombus, opposite sides are equal, and in parallelogram also opposite sides are equal. Here all sides are equal, means a parallelogram with sides all equal length. Now property, if you'll see all the properties of rhombus of a parallelogram, and diagonals of a are perpendicular bisector to each other. In rhombus, diagonals are always perpendicular bisector, 90 degree. This is the property of rhombus you have to remember. Rhombus can be a parallelogram, that is why I had equalized both the figure. Now rectangle, you have to remember the property of rectangle and how it is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram because in rectangle diagonally intersect each other, in parallelogram also diagonally intersect each other. A parallelogram with a right angle means here in rectangle, see, opposite sides are equal, and opposite sides are parallel. See, here also opposite sides are parallel. This is parallel, this is parallel. Here also this is parallel and this is parallel. That way we can say the rectangle is a parallelogram. Now parallelogram with a right angle. Now this is one kind of parallelogram with a right angle. Now properties of this rectangle, all the properties of a parallelogram. See, all the properties of parallelogram, whatever the properties of parallelogram are there, that is opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, opposite angles are equal, same, all the properties of parallelogram is rectangle. That means we can say the rectangle is a parallelogram, but parallelogram is not a rectangle. Each angle is a right angle. Right angle means 90 degree. Diagonals are equal, length of diagonal are equal. Here you will not find diagonal equal. Now square, for square also see, for square is equals to parallelogram also, rhombus also, and rectangle also. Why? A rectangle with a side all equal length. It is a kind of a rectangle whose all sides are equal. All the properties of parallelogram means whatever the properties of parallelogram means opposite angles are equal, opposite sides are equal, it will come in square. All the properties of rhombus, all the properties of rectangle can be a square. We can say that square is a parallelogram, square is a rhombus, square is a rectangle, but we cannot say that parallelogram is a square, rhombus is a square, or rectangle is a square. All this important point you have to remember because on this base true or false going to be come. Now see, kite can be a parallelogram, but parallelogram cannot be a kite. How? A quadrilateral with exactly two pair equal consecutive side means only these two pairs are equal. Here also opposite pairs are equal. Kite can be parallelogram, but parallelogram cannot be a kite. Means diagonal properties of this kite, diagonal of are perpendicular to each other. Diagonal, when you pass the diagonal, it should be a perpendicular, means it will going to cut at 90 degree. One of the diagonal bisect other, diagonal bisect the other. In the figure, B and D angle are equal, but A and C are not equal. Only one pair of opposite angle is equal, and here both pair of opposite angle are equal. Through this property we can say that kite is a parallelogram, but parallelogram cannot be a kite. Now let us start the exercise based on all these properties. All the rectangles are square. False. As I told you, square can be a rectangle, rhombus and parallelogram, but it cannot be a square. So rectangle cannot be a square, but square can be a rectangle. So write down false. All rhombus are parallelogram. True. Yes, just only we saw. Rhombus can be a parallelogram. Any figure can be parallelogram, but parallelogram cannot be other figure. So write down true. All square are rhombus and rectangle. Yes, just only we saw. Square can be a rhombus, rectangle and parallelogram. All square are not parallelogram. False. All square are parallelogram, but here it is given not a parallelogram. Parallelogram cannot be square, but square can be a parallelogram. All kites are rhombus. False. How can you say that all kites are rhombus? All kites are parallelogram. It is given. Just now only we saw. Kites can be a parallelogram. Then all rhombus are kite. Yes, we can say that all rhombus are kite. Through the property we can say all rhombus are kite because all opposite sides are equal and the length of opposite sides are equal. All parallelogram are trapezium. Student, parallelogram can be trapezium because in this all the properties are there in trapezium, but all the properties of trapezium are not in parallelogram. That is why parallelogram can be a trapezium. In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and opposite angle are equal. In trapezium, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel and other are not parallel. In square, square can be a trapezium. See, all the properties are coming in the properties of trapezium. All sides are equal, all angles are equal, but trapezium cannot be square. That is why square are trapezium. Let us do the next question. Identify all the quadrilateral that have. Now all four sides are of equal length. So it is possible in square and rectangle. Square have all sides equal and rhombus also have all sides equal. All four right angle. It is possible in square and rectangle. Square and rectangle whose all angles are right angle 90 degree. Now let us see the next one. Explain how a square is. How a square a quadrilateral? Because all the properties of square are there in quadrilateral. Because four-sided figure, square is a four-sided figure, so it is a quadrilateral first. Now how square a parallelogram? Because all the properties of square, that is opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, are in the parallelogram. But parallelogram cannot be a square. Square can be a parallelogram. Opposite sides of square are equal and parallel, and so it is a quadrilateral. How square a rhombus? Square can be a rhombus, but rhombus cannot be a square because all the properties of square are there in rhombus, but properties of rhombus are not there in square. Then how square is a rectangle? Because all the properties, opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, are there in rectangle, whose each angle of a square is a right angle, so it is a rectangle also. But we cannot say that rectangle is a square because in rectangle only opposite sides are, length of opposite sides are equal, and in square all sides are equal. So square can be a rectangle, but rectangle cannot be a square. Let us see the next one, fourth one. Name the quadrilateral whose diagonal. Now if the diagonal bisect each other, it can be a parallelogram, square, rectangle and rhombus. Why I had not written kite? Because they had not mentioned about the perpendicular bisector. Here only a simple diagonal is given. Perpendicular means straight 90 degree. A quadrilateral whose diagonal are perpendicular bisector to each other. It is possible in square and rectangle. Let us see the next one. Question number 4. Name the quadrilateral whose diagonal bisect each other. As we all know that diagonal in parallelogram, square, rectangle and rhombus, diagonal going to bisect each other. In parallelogram, diagonal get bisect. In square also, diagonal get bisect. In rectangle also, diagonal get bisect, and rhombus also. The quadrilateral whose diagonal are perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means in the sense whenever the diagonal get bisect, means in rhombus it should be perpendicular, means intersecting point should be 90 degree. In square it is possible and in rhombus it is possible. In square, whenever the diagonal get intersect, the pair is 90 degree. Means the diagonal intersecting point is 90 degree. Now the quadrilateral whose diagonal are equal. It is possible in square and rectangle. Means length of diagonals are equal. Question number 5. Explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Because see, dear student, I had explained earlier also, four-sided figure is a quadrilateral. Whenever the diagonal get intersect, in this rectangle the diagonal get intersect in the interior of this quadrilateral. Now if the figure is like this, the one diagonal is over here and the another diagonal is over here, so the diagonal are not getting intersect over here. So it is not a convex quadrilateral. Now here, explain why the rectangle is a convex. As I told you, whenever the diagonal get intersect X-like structure, so it is a convex quadrilateral. All the angle has a measure less than 180 degree. In rectangle, all the measures are less than 180 degree, and we know that in rectangle all are 90 degree. All angles are right angle triangle. All angles are right angle. Now both the diagonal lies in the interior, as just now only we saw, and bisect each other. Therefore the rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Let us see question number 6. ABC is a right angle triangle and O is a midpoint of the side opposite to the right angle. Explain why O is equidistant from A, B and C. Now dear student, here one right angle triangle is given. Think of this triangle first. Then O is a point which is the midpoint of the right angle. This O is a midpoint of the side opposite to right angle. O is a midpoint to opposite of this right angle. B is a right angle whose opposite is a O which is on the midpoint. Now we have to find why this O is equidistant from A also, B also and C also. So for that, one hint they had given, the dotted line are drawn additionally to help you. See this kind of dotted line. So it becomes one kind of quadrilateral. So write down from here, ray BO, produce ray BO to D such that OB or BO equals to OD. Now joining A to D and D to C, we get quadrilateral ABCD. If it is a quadrilateral, it is one kind of rectangle whose opposite sides are equal. AB equals to CD and AD equals to BC. That means if here BO is equals to OD, in the same way AO equals to OC. Means length of diagonal are equally divided. This we got OB, that is BO equals to OD. This we got through construction. So write down through construction. Now that means the diagonal AC and BD bisect each other. Now if ABCD is a parallelogram, consider, therefore ABCD is a parallelogram, B is right angle given. Now if it is a parallelogram, B is a 90 degree which is given. Now let us see, suppose if it is a rectangle, ABCD is a rectangle in which OB equals to OD, OC equals to OC, all are equal, means diagonals are equally divided. That means we can say that point O is equidistant from B, it is equidistant from A, it is equidistant from C and it is equidistant from D also as well. But we have to prove it is equidistant from A, B and C. So write down that only. Point O is equidistant from point A, B and C. At the end you write down point O equidistance from point A, B and C.